So, community is the core of humanity, right? So, we all know that we humans have to, you know, live in the form of a community driven, um, like we have to be community driven, right? So, simple as that. But recently, I came across some of the things that are happening, you know, there is so much noise, as we see in the post-COVID era, and there is so much noise, and people have driven or moved towards transactionalism, right? So if they want to do something, they're still expecting, right? So I'm not saying that it's bad, but when that becomes a nature of how you think and how you do your day-to-day activities, that's where the real problem is. So, I believe that most of the things in the world that can be solved today can be solved with the help of, incorporating or embedding our roots back again, which is community, right? So humans move with unity, move with coordination, and we are social beings, right? So we have to be social, not on the internet, but when you are living at a location, when you are growing in your life, that's where you have to use your social skills. And many people have, transitioned, I think, after the COVID era. There has been a lot of gap, and a lot of things have been evolving towards transactionalism. That is one of the things that I can say. And we are moving away from community driven to more selfish, uh, self oriented. So I would say that, let's say, somebody asks me, like, hey, if everything is community driven and everybody is being benefited, so how will we make money? How will we do something that others are not doing, right? So I would say that most of the things in today's world need not necessarily be in that way, right? So if you are building something, or you are solving a problem, or you are having a business, you need not do things that makes other people lose money or lose power or lose anything, and you gain everything, right? So that's how businesses have been evolving or have been running since the ages, right? So you have to understand one thing is, you have to be somebody who is uplifting others, and you will be automatically uplifted. You need not be somebody who thinks that, hey, I have to put this person down so that I can dominate and I can rule. That comes from a point of insecurity and incapability, I would say, because what exactly is happening in the mind of somebody who's thinking like that is basically, he's saying that my business cannot function if other people are rising up. So I'm incompetent and incapable and insecure. So I would say that that's not how humans have been, at least formed, right? Like the way we were born, we were not selfish beings, right? So starting from the mother, right? The mother is the one who gives birth, and she is a giver since the moment the womb was formed. She has been feeding internally, right? The nutrients what mother is consuming is automatically distributed to the womb, to the fetus. And that's how the baby grows in the womb and it becomes mature, and then baby comes out. But throughout those 9 months, the baby is actually surviving because of a giver. Here, its mother. So, in the same way, we have to think, imagine if it's a small womb, and maybe the mother let's say it's 1 square feet or 1 square meter is the area of a mother with a womb. So imagine the whole world, right? The whole world, we have vast population with so much opportunity, with so much potential. We need to be more community driven. If we compare that, if it's possible for a mother to feed a baby, if that ecosystem is driving forward, and in fact, the baby will grow up, and of course, the mother will be proud, and mother will be living peacefully with the baby, right? Think about the whole world. Think about if every ecosystem acts like a mother who is a giver, right? Who is ensuring that everybody is benefited. And that's how I think, that's why, some of my friends who are doing business are trying to understand and embedding this culture of community, which is core of the humanity, right? So I would say that this is how we have to thrive in the coming era. Because in my opinion, the world is increasingly transactional and self-oriented. And this mindset will do more harm than doing good. You might think, oh, I'm building myself and I'm being benefited. I don't care about anybody in the world. But what will eventually happen, it will bring people to failure faster than ever before. So whatever you have built, whatever structure you have built, which you didn't intend to supply to the people, to bring forth solutions, everything is going to fall. So you are creating something that brings your end faster than you imagine. But if you think community, if you think about genuinely caring about humans and solving the problems, empowering, creating ecosystem, that's where the difference is. So in the coming days, ecosystems will thrive, not businesses which are just giving a solution and you're getting paid. This structure is not going to function. You need to build people. You need to build an ecosystem where everybody is evolving along with you. Everybody is thriving with you. But if you just build something that's only one man is benefited on top, that's not going to function. And that is a failed system, right? So I would say that this is how we have to think forward. We have to be forward thinkers. And many people are just selfish and transactional because of the things and the culture that has been either circumstantial or whether it's because somebody taught them or whatsoever reasons, we don't know. But I would say that if we fix that culture in all areas, then most of the organizations will see growth and, use of resources will be efficient in all organizations if we allow everybody to function with innovation, with care, with humanity and community at the core.